Hello everybody, it's Alaska Fred again. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, what am I letting you know? Yeah. It is now, let's see, 5:04 Wednesday morning on January 20th. And I just want to let y'all know that I did mention something about maybe putting some videos up about heading to driving out to Kenai and whatnot. I still haven't quite figured out my GoPro yet, but I figure I can make some video clips and whatnot with my phone. More than likely, I'm going to go and set up the GoPro to see if I can get it to work and whatnot. There is one thing I plan to do. I'm actually going to stop over at one of the stores and have someone take a look at the GoPro, see what I'm doing wrong. And one thing I don't like about the GoPro that I have is it doesn't have a screen. So it's kind of a trial and error on how to line it up and whatnot. And I've thought about trying to get it hooked through, if I could plug the GoPro into my computer and film that way to where I can see what I'm filming through my computer, but for some odd reason that's not letting me do that. I don't know why. But I heard that a screen can be bought that clicks on, or that I can click onto the back of the GoPro, and as long as I can see what I'm filming, it makes things so much easier and whatnot. That's one thing I do like about my phone. I can film forward or backwards, where I can be filming myself while I'm talking away like I am now, or I can punch the button, it'll flip the camera the other way and it'll film with that, and I can see exactly what I'm filming. There are some good sites on the trip out to Kenai. It's about a 3.5 hour drive, and I know I'm not going to subject you all to 3.5 hours worth of driving time. I'll be nice and just kind of go a little bit here, a little bit there. Maybe I'll even stop. Normally I don't stop. Once I get on the road, I'm on the road. The last place I stopped is to get gas as I'm leaving Anchorage. I get gas, I head out, and I don't make another stop until I get to my destination. But this time I very well may make some stops. I think you guys might enjoy it. Seeing some different sights. And those of you who've never seen snow, we got snow in the pass. And the crazy part about the pass is, everyone you hear stuff about, everyone's got better coverage with their cell service. GCI's got better coverage than Sprint, or T-Mobile's got better coverage than AT&T, or so on and so on and so on. Well, there's only one problem. There is about a 40 to a 50 mile stretch. 40, 50, maybe a little bit longer. But there's a stretch in there where, guess what? There's no reception. Period. None whatsoever. And it don't matter which company you're working for or which company you got your cell service through. You have nothing. Even your GPS don't work. That's the crazy part. The GPS, it doesn't work in the pass because there's no cell signals to bounce off of, which makes no sense because, heck, we're talking a 40, 50 mile stretch where if for whatever reason you go in a ditch, you break down, you are now at the mercy of other people stopping and offering help. Problem is, a lot of these areas in the pass, breaking down is more dangerous than walking, because you break down and there's some areas where you don't pull off the road. If you pull off the road, you're in a ditch. Whatnot. It's crazy. But hey, that's all part of the experience. And what I'm going to end up doing, going down to with me going down to Kenai today is my intention is to move to Kenai, and I'm gonna be loading a bunch of stuff up in my in the back of my truck, and probably in the back seat of my truck, just kind of get my truck ready to rock and roll before leaving out this morning. And when I get down there, I'm gonna be unloading it and storing all my stuff down there in Kenai. Well, not all my stuff, but quite a bit of my stuff. Everything I take down today is going to be stored. I'm looking at moving probably mid-July, early August, right in that area, making the move down there. Because, well, in honest truth, I've had enough of Anchorage. Anchorage there's the drivers in Anchorage. I don't know what they are like where you are, but in Anchorage, oh man, if you see a snowflake come down, people are going in a ditch. They totally forget how to drive. I don't understand it. You know, like I've said before, I'm 42 years old. I've been driving since I was 14. Well, legally driving since I was 16. And let's see, the only time I've ever gone into the ditch was when I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, or unfamiliar vehicle, and didn't realize the way I was stopped trying to get out of the ditch, which actually put me in the ditch. That was a fun one. But yeah, but seeing these people, I mean, heck, the first snowfall this year, it didn't even snow an inch, and there was vehicles in the ditch. There was one SUV that was on its roof with less than an inch of snow. How do you end up on your roof? I don't understand people. But at least down in Kenai, in the Nikiski area, because actually that's where I'm headed. Nikiski's 12 miles outside of Palmer, or not Palmer, 12 miles outside of Kenai. I think, yeah, that's about right. But yeah, that's what is. So yeah, so that's what my plans are for today, and I'm probably going to be heading out around, yeah, I would estimate probably around 10:30 a.m. and whatnot, because right now it is dark out, and it doesn't really start getting light until between 9, a little after 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock a.m. is when it starts to really get light. I mean, it's not too bad, but I've actually driven out to Kenai. One morning I left my work, got off work at 6:30 in the morning, and drove out to Kenai. Figure I'd get there early. Why not? And when I drove out there, instead of taking me three and a half hours, it took me almost 4. Because with it being pitch black out there, there is most of the drive out there, there's no lights, no street lights. The only lights you have to depend on is your car's headlights, your high beams and whatnot, and other vehicles coming at you. So I don't like driving that road in the dark. I don't like driving the road in the dark anyway, but I decided to head out, figure nobody will be, it's too early. People won't be getting on, won't be on that road. Boy, was I wrong. And it was actually kind of stupid. I should have known that people would be on that road, at least coming towards me. Because, when you're heading out of Anchorage, you got Girdwood. People live in Girdwood, which is 30 miles out of Anchorage. I would have to look that up to be sure. But yeah, I think it's like 30 miles outside of Anchorage. You have people live there, and they work in Anchorage. So early in the morning, they're driving into town. And I was driving out of town. Well, can't run your high beams when you got vehicles coming at you, because their high beams are brighter than your high beams. Just the way it goes. and whatnot. And he was just like, I really ran slow during that stretch between Anchorage and Girdwood. Yeah, that was a mess because a lot of windy turns and whatnot. Sometimes you don't even know you're coming up on a car until you're on top of the car and whatnot. So I'm not making that mistake again. And besides, there's got to take my kids to school today. Yeah, I got to take my two nephews and my niece to school as well. So by the time I get done taking them all to school, it'll be about 9 o'clock. And then after that, I can I'll load up the truck and go from loading up the truck to going to one of the stores and having my GoPro checked out and whatnot. You know, then once I get done there, I'll get on the road and go and whatnot. And like I said, I'll go ahead and get, at least have some video done with my phone, my GoPro. I can't figure out, one or two, I don't know. But I just figured I'd let you all know what's going on. So y'all have a good day, and if you like the video, click the like button. If you want to subscribe, great, click the subscribe button. If you got any questions, ask them, especially on this on the run when I start showing clips. If you got questions, ask. I might be able to answer those questions and whatnot. Actually, I should be able to answer them. I've lived up here most of my life, but there are things I don't know. But all right, y'all have a good day. Later.